Hello there. I was just recapping about what my first video was about, a little bit about the journey, a little bit about what brought me to this space, and a little bit about the Healy. I have decided to do some live case studies because I've been working with the Healy now for people and myself, as mentioned, for at least 2.5 years. I lose track of time, as you can probably tell. It's a long time. It feels like a long time. So it's a great tool. I'll put some links on if anybody wants to know a little bit more, like what is a Healy. It's an absolutely fabulous tool. I will just show you mine. It's Bluetooth, and it's just, I'm just seeing someone literally skating down the road trying to walk the dog, which is really, you know, in the UK on this really frosty morning. Well, it's not morning, it's afternoon. Sorry, just got distracted by watching someone nearly ice skate down the road. So the Healy is a quantum frequency device. And if we think about everything in frequency and vibration, I've literally just had this conversation with a client because that's the way we've got to start seeing the world. Everything is vibrating, everything has a frequency, everything is being emitted out there. We are sending our frequency out into this field. And that's a responsibility for us, really. It's a responsibility for consciousness and a responsibility for anyone really on the journey. What are we emitting? What frequency are you giving to others? What are you sending out to the earth, to humanity? And this has got to be, if everybody was vibrating at a really lovely frequency of love or peace or joy, I mean, there'd be no wars, right? Everything would be harmonized, but that isn't the place we're at this moment in time. There's a polarity, there's duality, there's light, dark, there's heavy, light, there's all of the, you know, different analogies with the divine masculine, divine feminine, yin yang, all of the things that we can say. And at this present moment in time, there is such a huge disparity of energies. So I wanted to, turning the volume down on my phone, wanting to introduce a case study here. So this lovely person I have seen in person. I don't always have to work in person, but this particular case study I have seen her in person. And for years now, I've noticed that she's got such a disparity between what actually you see in her as a person, as a human being, and her energy and her trapped physical energy, or it does come down to being trapped emotions, but I feel it in her body. So I really wanted to bring this energy in of how we work to get that cellular level harmonized, to get that deeper level stuff that's stored, whether it be ancestral or this lifetime. We can see that and we can move through that and we can give witness to that. And to my knowledge, in this way, this is the simplest, most accessible tool to work here. But I also know that when I'm clear, when I'm free of judgment, bias and all of the things, it works so much better for me. So I come into that space. I've had my cacao. I got cut off at the cacao. And so I'm in my heart space as we speak. I've had a lovely call with a client, and we are, you know, we are working in this way. So let me just go into her profile. do need the glasses because it's tiny. I like to do the aura scan. So I've done a lovely aura scan. Now I did this a couple of days ago, and anyone who doesn't realise your aura is changing all of the time. And her chakras were really, really good. So her lowest chakra really was so we've got a lot at 85. So we've got the crown at 85% full. We've got the third eye at 85%, we've got the sacral at 84% and the root at 86. So it's all, there's a few in a similar place. And then we've got the throat at 95, the heart chakra at 99 and the solar plexus at 97. So that was lovely. And that gives us a total energy percentage of 88. So what was coming up in this scan, there was a little bit of resistance. Like it's asking her to really follow her direction in life. It's asking her to submit to the flow of life and trust in her path. And this was coming from the crown chakra. It's also asking her to completely trust in God's source. So there was a little bit of a disconnection here too. And last but not least, in the crown chakra, they were on the conscious level, and this one is on the subconscious level. She is being asked to get more unity with the others and feel connected to everything. So exactly what we were talking about with the journey, this connection piece from the heart and coming away from the head. So she's being called to act from the heart and feel that connection, feel that unity, so she feels a little bit more part of this world, or you know, really sort of going forward on this journey. So in the third eye, it is asking her to understand that she